morning. I'm so glad to see you again. I'm always so thrilled to have you here. I got a great question and I found it rather interesting because so many people wrote in to ask this is how does one introduce two friends to each other? It's not that hard. Let's say you're having tea with Lucretia and Digby walks in. What you do is you say Digby and you say hello and shake hands or embrace and say, so good to see you again. Please join Lucretia and me. And then when Digby accepts, you say, Lucretia, you as an artist might be interested in meeting Digby because he owns a gallery. Do you see what I did there? I found something common for the two of them to start their own conversation right off. She will say, oh, the Smithsonian was interested in my work, but I'd much rather show my stuff in your gallery. And Digby, of course, will clutch his pearls and say, well, of course you do, dear. And off they go. Now let's say Digby has to rush. You say, oh, Digby, before you go, please, I'd like to introduce you to Lucretia. She's an artist that might be interested in seeing your gallery. In fact, when we're done with tea, I might drop by. Does that work for you? And he will say either yes or no. Regardless, those two will know that they have a common interest they might explore. Another way is Mary and Shirley don't know each other and you're there ready to introduce them and you say, Shirley, and you think to yourself, I have no idea what you have in common with my friend here, but I'd like you to meet Mary. And Mary, this is Shirley, whose shoe size is 245 and a half. And they'll both look at me like a fried egg, but they will turn to each other and say, yeah, that's Cam. And off you go. So you don't have to crack the ice with a common interest, but start a conversation for them to launch off of. That's how you introduce. Some people will say, John, there's Jeff. Enjoy. They don't know how to start a conversation. They haven't been led off. It's nice that you at least gave each other's name, but help them out a little bit. That's the proper way to introduce people because it's kind, it's polite, it's well-bred, it's how we all get along. It's a lovely thing to do. It's well-mannered. It's what even the privileged might do.